So we made it to Oroville just in time for the Palmer fire to block our forward progress out of town. So Greg and Ruth were nice enough to come and get us. We spent a day in Chelan eating lots of food, and now we are heading back to the trail via the 30-mile trailhead in the Pasayten Wilderness. So we're skipping about 40 miles of trail that we can't access right now, but we're still going to be able to do almost all of the actual trail to Pasayten. So we'll meet it back at Horseshoe Pass and get to have a really sweet hike back to Ross Lake still, so we're excited.
So after a brief reset, we're feeling refreshed, and we are beginning the second half of our journey as we enter the Pasayten.
I can hardly wait till it's like car talk and we get to the third half of the trip.
Since we're taking a new route back up into the Pasayten, this windy peak is now our highest point of our whole trip, over 8,000 feet. We are officially back on the PNT on the Boundary Trail in the Pasayten, and we could not be happier to be back. This is an absolutely beautiful spot. Sean has boundless enthusiasm, he says. We can see all the way to Mount Baker, where we'll be in about 2 weeks. Camp early today, so we're gonna do a little gear shakedown for you all and show you what in the world we carry with us on this long journey. So to start out, sun hoodie, hiking pants, very simple, classic sunglasses, and not to forget the ever versatile buff, possibly my favorite piece of gear. And while in camp, got the camp shoes, Crocs. When hiking, got a pair of trail runners and a pair of darn tough socks. Alright, inside the backpack, Hyperlite Mountain Gear backpack. And the outside pocket is where I keep my rain gear. Got my rain jacket and also rain pants. Really good for if it's raining, doing laundry in town. And also the rain jacket has been a great layer for warmth in the mornings. In the side pocket, I have my water bottle for camp. Inside, I have my water bladder that I carry. Can drink through the day very easily. Alright, and next up we have the ever important sleeping bag in the waterproof Dyneema case. Sean wanted me to tell you all this is a ultra lightweight sleeping bag from Western Mountaineering.
And ultra lightweight stuff sack.
Yes, everything's ultra lightweight. The sleeping bag is like a pound. Stuff sack is an ounce. Very important, lightweight, but it still keeps me warm, which is the most important thing.
And you're gonna pull the whole thing out?
No.
It's like a magic trick. It's really fun.
And the last pod is the so-called ditty bag pod. Various odds and ends. Very important, we have air water filter, which we got just a few sections ago. Katahdin gravity filter. We upgraded from the Sawyer squeeze. We love this. You don't have to squeeze it, just gravity does all the work. Beautiful.
We spend the rest of the day going against gravity, so we could, at least we let it do its work for once for us.
Got the headlamp, lightweight wallet, camera, batteries, and memory cards. And during this extra special time, a mask for wearing in town. Perhaps the most important item in the pack is of course the beer can, which has all of the food that we eat over the course of however long we're out. So you can see it's pretty full. Got my pot in there on top. Otherwise it's all food. This is definitely the heavy part of the pack. But the best part is it gets lighter as you go. The more you eat, the lighter your load.
So here's the fuel for our stove. We weren't sure how fast we were gonna go through it, so we just have a large canister. Apparently this lasts us like a month, so we gotta lug it around until it finally goes empty.
And the one item that Sean has in his pack that I don't have in mine is of course our lovely tent. Hyperlite Mountain Gear.
When I first started backpacking, tents were made out of cast iron, so it's definitely become a lot lighter. But at least you could cook with your tent back then. Now it's just too fragile for that.
One of my favorite pieces of gear is my little wooden toothbrush that was handmade.
Probably should clean it off. Looks kind of gross.
And that is what we have in the pack. Pretty simple. We think our base weight is somewhere in the 12 to 15 pound range. So we're doing all right for ourselves. Uh-oh. Are you gonna get wet? Oh my god, I'm totally gonna get my feet wet. officially merged trails with the PCT, the Pacific Crest Trail. We're only 3.8 miles from Canada, from the end of that trail, but we are now heading south towards Mexico. What do you think, Sean?
Not too bad.
Section stat summary for the Pasayten from 30 Mile Trailhead to East Bank Trailhead in North Cascades National Park. We went about 130 miles in 7 days.
We crossed numerous down logs in all the burned areas, especially between Bunker Hill and the Pasayten Airfield.
We hit our actual highest point on this trip at Windy Peak, over 8,000 feet. And Sean ran into 2 people that he knows.
We haven't seen anyone backpacking really until now. Alright, dropping these babies down the chute.
Wait, let me get a close up. They're pretty sorry.